All right, traders, George here, in time to take a look at gold. Here's what I've got to share with you. This is the balance beam model. I'm looking at a monthly chart, continual contract for the futures. For starters, the balance beams, the horizontal spikes, that's where all the trading commitment is. The areas where there's no spikes, less trading means less commitment, air pockets. Okay, so we've got balance beams versus air pockets. This trend line coming from mid-2005 to the 2008 sell-off. If I take the tails off of those two guys, it just so happens to contain the sell-off that we've had here breaking below this balance beam and just sort of giving this a little support where we are right now. The third uptrend line here is where things got very bearish for gold. And when you have a break of that sort of parabolic move up, there's the break, outside return, reverse trend line touch right there, sends it packing. So that was a big turn. So this is working against the trend. This is supporting the trend here. And then as the balance beams go, there's a pretty intense balance beam here that gold is fighting for within this zone. And that's what we'll take a look at coming up here in just a second. Also take note, this balance beam up here at the top, when the bears started to put in resistance swings up here and break these spikes here, that was pretty much where things accelerated. First this move and then this move here. So that price movement through the air pocket is what could be in store for gold if it starts to break lower and show more weakness. The same thing where price moved down quickly through this air pocket, the bulls could do the same thing to the upside if they're able to take over that top line. So now we've got a daily chart going back 700 days, and you can see the look of the balance beams is a little bit different. 1243 is the floor. We've got an air pocket that moves us up with a rest stop at 67 to this 82 to 87 handle. Bit of an air pocket between that. Then we have a big nod to 1311 to 1323. That's this blue spike. That's the dominator. Here's what the attraction would be to being long gold. There's a diminishing presence of the balance beams as we move up. There's a giant air pocket that takes us back to that shelf where we abandoned it so long ago. Lower highs, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them as we attempt to make a bottom here. All right, if they can finally break out of 41, they've got a nice little mini air pocket there. You'll start to see a slowdown before 91, but 91 is the key spike, and it was already shown its resonance right there. We start trading below 43s or over 1400, we'll pull in a whole new set of numbers. That's our roadmap. No matter what you're trying to do with gold, whether it's options, GLD, long or short, those price points are the blueprint, and the balance beam is why they are the blueprint. It's just literally all the crowd psychology behind gold movement so far. So I just wanted to get something on the books there so we can refer to it for reference. As trade setups come up, I'll be referencing these price points again, and they'll go a lot quicker. All right, that's it for now. We'll see you back in the live room.